Have a certain people that he loves above all people that's on the planet. That's a given. So when you're in these churches, in all these different religions, when you read the scriptures, it's talking about the Israelites, man. From Genesis to Revelation, it's talking about the Israelites.
What's that doing?
You can't find your church in the scriptures at all.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Thought it was...
You got it?
Luke chapter 1 verse 69. And have raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he spoke by the mouth of his holy prophets.
By his holy prophets and the brothers that's out there amongst Israel, tell them to come back to who they are. Not just us, but with Jeremiah, Isaiah, Ezekiel, all these brothers that was doing that. Okay? That's what it's talking about. By the holy prophets. Go ahead.
Which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies.
That the Israelites should be what?
Should be saved from our enemies.
The Latinos and the so-called Negroes who are the 12 tribes should be what?
Should be saved from our enemies.
That's what salvation is, man. That we should be saved from our enemies, man. That we don't have to work 7 days a week and not spend time with our kids, man. That we don't have to worry about you so-called Negroes shooting each other up in the ghetto.
Who isn't best pleased about it. He starts mouthing off, then all hell breaks loose. Out of nowhere, a group of youths launch a ferocious attack. They chase one bloke and set upon him. The victim doesn't stand a chance as he's repeatedly punched, kicked, and then stabbed 5 times, puncturing his lung. He's left bleeding in the road as his attackers make off in...
All men being warmongers, man. That's what it's talking about. Because a lot of you so-called young Negroes, man, are destroyed, man. And the Most High will kill 2/3 of you so-called Negroes if you don't come back to the Most High, man. That's right. Okay? Come back to the law, statute, commandments. Come back to your true heritage. Okay? You women out there, man, stop being warmongers, man. Okay? We got to get back to salvation with the Most High did. I mean, to the Egyptians. Read 10 again, all the way down to 11.
And he saved them from the hand of them that hated them, and redeemed them from the hand of their enemies. And the waters covered their enemies, and there was not one of them left.
And that's what you understand. The Most High has enemies, man. We have enemies as a nation of people. Okay? What I tell you to get? Yeah, keep going.
Verse 70. As he spoke by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies, from the hand of all that hate us.
See? And all that hate us, like the Chinese, the Arabs, all those people hate us, man. 2-1. We're going to show you so-called Negro men how to be real men when you stand before the Most High. You got it?
1 Kings chapter 2 verse 1. Now the days of David drew near.
Now David was the king over Israel during that time. Okay, he's one of our forefathers. Okay? But
that he should die and be charged Solomon his son, saying.
And he had a son named Solomon. Okay? And this is what he told his son, and this is what we should be telling you so-called blacks and Latinos. This is what we should be telling you as men. Okay? This is what we should be telling you as a nation of people, man.
I go the way of all the earth.
You so-called Negroes and Latino men need to go the way of the earth and what?
Be thou strong, therefore, and show thyself a man.
To what?
And show thyself a man.
To show you so-called Negroes thyself a man, and what?
And keep charge of the Most High thy power.
To keep charge of the Most High thy power, and?
To walk in his ways. To keep his statutes.
To keep his statutes, go ahead.
And his commandments. And show thyself a man.
So when you young black women, when you come up to a man, and he has his pants hanging down with his hat to his side, That ain't no man. But that's what a lot of you black women and Latino women like. I want me a thug man. I want me a thug man. That's what you want. And that's why you guys continue destroying each other. Because y'all have no knowledge of the Most High, don't know how to be a man, and don't know how to be a woman. Okay? You hear the song, I come out with a thug man. Give me a thug man. Okay? You don't want a man that's righteous in the Most High, speaking the Most High word. Go ahead, up.
I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong therefore, and show thyself a man, and keep charge of the Most High, thy power, to walk in his ways, to keep his statutes, and his commandments, and his judgments, and his testimonies, as it is written in the law of Moses, that thou mayest prosper in all that thou doest, and whatsoever thou turnest thyself.
And that's what you so-called Negroes and Latinos have to do, man. You ain't prosper in this world, man. You destroy it. Why? Because of lack of knowledge.
He was referred to as Jesus Christ. Now you can argue about the coloration of Christ if you want to, but I can sell that very quick and we can go on to the next subject. Was he a Roman? The answer is no. Was he a Greek? The answer is still no. These were the only European types in that part of the world at the time. If he was neither Roman or Greek, he was one of those other people. And all of those other people were non-European and non-white. And he came from the other people.